afternoon, collective. I am QUAN, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. And boy, do I have a funny reading for you. I'm going to entertain you. So, somebody is finally realizing, even though they may not have actually applied it to their lives yet, people are starting to realize that love is the only way, like to move forward, to feel happy, to get in alignment, to feel content and satisfied in your life. Love is and has always been the only way. And it's kind of like you've been under attack, and people, even if they're seeing it, they're not acting on it yet, but they're starting to have open up to the realization. It's like some citizens of Sodom and Gomorrah, literally. Hi, Jessica B. Hi, Patrice Gradine. Hi, Noid 444 Tarot. It's like there are some citizens of Nineveh in the Bible that, according to the Bible, God destroyed the whole city with fire. Some citizens of Nineveh, of Sodom and Gomorrah, they are applying for citizenship in Nineveh. And it's a thing where both the people of Nineveh and Sodom and Gomorrah were some bad motherfuckers. They were evil. They just were children of the corn type energies. It was very dark. Everybody was throwing spell work at each other. Everyone was negative, being underhanded, only acting out of their shadow self, only acting out of the carnal mind. And it was so dark that, according to this Bible story, God was like, you know what? If these people are not evolving at all whatsoever, I'm just going to have to destroy the whole city and those people, because I don't want them to reproduce. I'm trying to find human bodies that souls can actually grow, heal, and evolve with. These souls need to come through, and there's no light here to even get a starting point to help people. It has to be someone with light in this city, for somebody to spark a flame, to get at least a couple of souls to start to grow and evolve, because we are on schedule here on this planet to raise up the consciousness. And it's so much darkness in this city that no one is of light, like no one. There's not even anyone to spark a flame to get other people on board in order. So what is the point of even having this? The point that, all they're going to do is make more karmic babies and make more human karmic babies in this city. And they're going to be more evil. And it's going to be nothing but death and destruction and curses. You know, I need the human race to evolve. I need a place where souls can actually grow, heal, and evolve to raise the frequency. We have a schedule to keep here on Earth in this 3D. And right now, there's not even one single person here, Noah, not one person of the light, not one to even get a spark going. So I'm going to destroy and wipe out the whole city. Somebody that is, or several people of the darkness that are citizens of Nineveh, that according to the Bible, God completely destroyed. They're applying for citizenship in Nineveh, and they're coming from Sodom and Gomorrah, because according to the story of Jonah and going to Nineveh as a prophet to tell the people to turn from their wicked ways, the people of Nineveh actually, after Jonah spent some time getting spell work thrown at him, death spells, tomatoes, disliked, isolated, spit at, he did what he went there to do. He lit a flame, he lit a spark, and it spread. And the people of Nineveh, they rejected him at first, but eventually he started seeing changes. And first they heard him, but didn't change. But these people, they changed enough to where they reversed God's decision to destroy them all. But Sodom and Gomorrah, there wasn't a spark of light. They couldn't get it sparked, and God completely destroyed the city. So there's a group of people right now that are starting to see and understand that the path to enlightenment, the path to abundance, prosperity, the path to get all the things that you want in life, is from love, transformation, a heart chakra activation, from practicing empathy and compassion, however corny it might seem to you. The people that they become jealous of and latch onto and try to steal from and try to snatch their whole soul from, copy off of, energy harvest from, you can become that guy or that girl. You can become creative. Kuan Yin gave birth about a week ago or so. I gave birth to three. I gave birth 3 times. I got 3 ideas right now, 3 solid ideas right now that I know are going to make me an instant millionaire. An instant millionaire. But instead, I'm dealing with all kind of witchcraft attack, people playing with my money, trying to stop and block and hold me back and slow me down. And they're not getting anything, and they're not getting anywhere, and they're not making any more money and doing anything. And the thing about it is, people that have done their shadow work that of the light, that have creativity because of the unimpeded light that's flowing to their crown chakra, because of how they choose to use their sacral chakra energy, they get the ideas where you're able to manifest abundance and prosperity with your good ideas, and you're creative. And these people, they see you, and some of them feel like they can just take what you have and run with it. Now I'm going to become rich. Instead of, hey, we have someone that's already done their shadow work, that's very creative, that can make money and manifest a lot of it. If instead we work with that person and we back that person up, and if they have to be the leader, allow them to lead. And as a result of us supporting that person, we all become rich. We all do well financially. Then wouldn't we all benefit equally? Even if we haven't done our shadow work, wouldn't we all come up financially? The more we encourage, if we have someone in the family that has a skill, talent, and ability, instead of trying to rip it from them, allowing them to flourish and bless everybody in the family and helping them with their project. People are starting to see that taking people and targeting people that are abundant naturally, they have an abundant mindset, and showing them support instead of trying to destroy them, it benefits everybody. It benefits everybody because they're not self-serving. They like to do things that will help the whole village. They do things that will help everybody. There are some people, let's knock the creative person over the head and take what they have and get the money. And they'll get the money and take it and go self-indulge, spend it all in their own self-interest. And everybody in the community is still suffering. They become very rich and wealthy, and then they lose it all with stupidity. And then it's over. It came and it went. Okay. And then a smart village, a smart village will back up somebody that is a Joseph energy, that's very creative, very intelligent, that has ideas that can make them all wealthy. And that person, that smart person, in becoming wealthy, because they have that creative mindset, because they are a giver. They don't do what's in the best of themselves for themselves. They don't act out of self-interest. They act out of doing what's best for everybody. They're not selfish. What that person will do is, what, we need a new school in this village. What, we need a new school for all the children, for more people that are creative. We need a hospital. We can provide job opportunities. We need a factory. We need to open a toilet paper factory in this village, and we can work it here. Everyone will be able to have jobs, our young men, our young women, and we can supply to our country or our state and make money off of it. You understand what I'm saying? Back that person up, because they're going to do what's in the best self-interest of everybody. No one person is not going to get all the money and hoard it and self-indulge. No, they're going to use it to do something that's going to collectively benefit the whole community, the whole village. And people are starting to see and realize that no one is getting anywhere. No one's moving forward. Nobody's getting rich. Nobody is getting rich. Instead, they're creating lawsuits. They're creating karma, sicknesses. Nobody's moving anywhere. Somebody tried to steal something. They were unable to get away with it. And all they're doing is becoming sick, racking up karma, being miserable every day. And they're trying to slow you down from being free to go ahead and manifest money. Imagine if all those people instead became your friend. Instead became your friend and backed you up in whatever you were doing that was very abundant, and you created work for everybody instead. You understand? So there's somebody taking on the mindset, or a group of people that have been attacking you that are realizing we're not getting shit. We're just attacking for what now at this point? Ain't nobody getting shit. We're not getting richer. It's clear this person has spiritual protection and backing. It's clear that we're at a standstill and everyone is miserable right now. You understand? It's almost like, it's like, what are we doing this for? Who's benefiting? We're not even benefiting. We're all exhausting a whole lot of energy. And this person, that's another thing about a person with a connection to God that has spiritual protection because of their spiritual ranking. That means if you work for them, that means if you work for that person, that your job is secure. You understand? That means that your finances are secure. That means because you're connected and attached to them in a healthy way, you have spiritual protection too. Do you understand? Because everything you touch is protected. Instead of giving everything to one person that doesn't have protection and everybody becomes sick and starts losing money and has bad karma. These people are going against the grain. So somebody realizes that they can't do this. Quick, funny, short story explaining what I said. Now, when you've done your shadow work, and you're gonna be so fertile with so many abundant ideas that will instantly, when they hit the market, explode, and you will become so successful and financially stable overnight. I gave birth 3 times over a week ago, and birthed 3 more new ideas. And I've got people attacking me left and right, now, and you're just like, what if your family, friends, and community backed you up instead, and then everybody came up instead, and there was no stabbing in the back, and there was no nothing illegal being done, and things were flowing smoothly, and everybody was happy because everybody was getting a piece of the pie. You understand? So, like I said, I birthed 3 ideas, but sadly, the reason why a lot of times you black sheeps that have done your shadow work, that are very creative energies that people instead try to steal from and slow down. When you do try to reach out to family or work with family, or let toxic people close or into you, you'll be like, hey, I've got a great idea that's going to make a lot of money, blah, 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 blah. This is the beginning stage, blah, blah, blah. And they'll, with their evil mind, the minute they think they got enough of whatever you was about to do, they'll take off running. I got it. Yes, I got it from them. And they'll try to run off. And now I got your idea and I'm going to get all the money and run off. My funny story, real fast. About a year or a couple of years ago, I was working on my own tarot card deck. Okay. And when I was working on it, it had something to do with Ethiopia. And my brother, I think it was a couple of years ago, because I was still communicating with one of my brothers. I was like, oh man, I have a great creative idea, blah, 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 blah. And he was like, really? What is it? What is it? I'll help you with it. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? And I was like, oh, well, yeah, you can help me with the artwork or whatever, or something like that. And I was like, well, this is the plan. This is what I'm going to do. Because I'm thinking, this is my blood brother from the same mother and father. I'm not thinking even though he's beat me up half my life, even still, I'm thinking, well, we're adults now, we're grown now, not really just realizing how narcissistic, demonic, and karmic he was. And you remember this story? And this fool, the minute I told him what my idea was, he took off with it and ran out and tried to do it himself by himself. And nothing ever came out of the shit. Okay. Nothing ever came. He went off and was like, I got her secret idea. It's going to make a lot of money and I'm going to do it. And this fool, y'all know how tarot card decks, like the Buddha tarot, for instance, y'all know how tarot card decks like the Buddha tarot, like this are made. When it comes with the book, it usually has some kind of topic or something, a main thing. And then it has the cards that are relevant with different stories that are significant to Siddhartha, the Buddha, and Buddhist philosophy. And it comes with the book that talks about it. And along with the book are all of the cards that come with it, right? I was going to do something like this, and it was going to be Ethiopian. But my brother, as soon as he heard the idea, he don't know a goddamn thing about tarot. This is funny as shit, y'all, for the new people that don't know about this story. He don't know a god thing about tarot card reading, or anything at all like that. And this fool ran out of my house and said, I'm gonna do it myself. Ha ha, and I'm gonna get rich because I'm connected to more people and I can move faster than you. And he don't know nothing about it. And child, let me tell you what this fool did. This fool went out and made this right here. This is called the Ethiopian Tarot. This is the book to it. And I'm going to tell you how smart this demon was. I'm going to tell you how smart, stupid his ass was. He made the book. All he did was take something like the Buddha Tarot deck book, and he replaced the word Buddha with Ethiopian. And he literally completely copied and plagiarized somebody else's work and just replaced the words with Ethiopian, and that's it. And replace images and pictures with Ethiopians. He created a book, and you're ready for the funny part. Are you ready for the funny part? This is the funny part about it. You could look it up, the videos. You could literally look up the video on YouTube, and you're gonna crack up laughing because you see tarot card readers that he paid to do a card review. This stupid motherfucker made a book and didn't make no motherfucking cards. That's how much he knows about tarot. This stupid motherfucker made a book and did not make any tarot cards to go with it. Because he has no idea about how tarot works or anything like that. And the dumb motherfucker made a book with no motherfucking tarot cards. Like, I did it. Now I'm going to be rich. See, that's like, he's like a my brother is like a black Dwight Schrute from The Office. That straight logic thinking, that straight logic mind. If anybody ever watched The Office series with Dwight Schrute, the guy that wore the dress shirts with the short sleeves, that's how he thinks without emotional intelligence. Everything is logic, logic to the point of insanity. Okay. And this fool literally made a book and no tarot cards, and he paid tarot card readers to review the motherfucker. And they were flipping through it like they were confused. Okay, no cards. Yeah, nice book, no cards. What the fuck is this? You know, and it never, that was it. That was the end of it. That literally was it. That's why you can't work with toxic family members. That people will not embrace you if you have a creation or you're birthing something. They will watch you and try to take over it and just take off with it. No, I'm going to do it. And they don't know nothing about, because it's your baby. It's your creation. It's literally your baby and your creation. So you know exactly what you want to do and how you want to do it. And you're into it and you understand it and you understand the meanings. And then this fool hired all these little prostitute energies that don't know nothing about reading tarot cards to start saying, and I watched the videos. I was like, what the fuck? It was these women, the FBI might be on you and inserting a chip in your head and doing this and doing that. And they were like, you got to sound intelligent, though. You have to make jokes. You have to make jokes and make it make sense at the same time. But sound ghetto at the same time, but sound intelligent at the same time, and talk about the FBI and throw in microchips a couple of times. And I'm watching these like, what the fuck is this? You know, these are the type of demonic people that they try to copy, and then they look completely retarded. It looks crazy. To this day, if you want a good laugh, go look it up. The Ethiopian Tarot card. He plagiarized someone else's work and replaced the word Ethiopian with whatever they had in their book. And he didn't create a tarot card deck to go along with it. The dumbass. Oh my God. And this is why a lot of us are isolated. This is literally why a lot of us are so isolated. So there is someone that was rooting for, working for, and going for someone that's kind of like this, whoever this main male is, that was trying to get away with stealing something, a theft, from someone of high honor, but great fortune in the reverse. And it was short-lived. Whatever they thought that they were going to do, it was short-lived. And somebody knows, whoever these people are that are wanting to apply for citizenship in Nineveh instead of Sodom and Gomorrah, they realized Sodom and Gomorrah, because they refused to change, was completely destroyed. But Nineveh, they accepted what Jonah the prophet said, and they were like, okay, we need some light. It's too dark here. We need to start doing something to raise the vibration. We need to act better. We need to have, or we'll be destroyed. And they actually did change, and they did turn it around. Okay, I'm sure it took some time, trial and error, to make them be more civilized and not behave like animals that are in predator mode. But they did make enough change to where God didn't destroy them. So this is a group of people I'm picking up on that have been attacking you, that are now, even if they have not implemented changes in their life, after the most recent attack that they just did backfired, they're like, God, is anybody benefiting? All we're doing is getting weaker, becoming sick and losing more. What if we did try love? Or what if we tried taking a different perspective? Because whatever this main male has been promising us, victory as our fearless leader, it's not getting us what we want or where we want to go. And the clock is ticking and time is passing. They know that you're trustworthy. They know your word is your bond. They know you're trustworthy. And they know that you're healed and you're free. They're thinking, what would it be like to get in the vibration of love and to heal and to not care about what anyone thinks, and to heal abandonment issues and not be emotionally codependent to validation and even bad company, just so you don't want to be alone and do your healing work. What would it feel like to truly be free, like this person that we know is trustworthy? You understand? Whoever you are, you're very trustworthy because people know that you're free. You are not emotionally codependent or addicted to anyone or anything, toxic people, places, things, money. You don't obsess about anything. No one is freer than a person that has mastered detachment and love. Okay. And they're wondering, what would it feel like? What would that feel like to be a free spirit, to not worrying about people leaving you, to not feel lonely, to have connection to your ancestors and to God because you're in your purpose. And they're wondering they know you're trustworthy, and they might be making a decision to walk away now because they see that you're going to become abundant no matter what. And they can't persevere with the spell work because the spell work's not getting them what they want. And they're in the energy of thinking of bringing this to a complete death and ending. Okay. And the reason is because no matter how much spell work they do or threaten to do, we're going to attack you again. Their spell work is powerless, is spellless. You're never worried. You're not experiencing any, oh no, they're going to do another attack, because they're in a weakened state right now. I mean, you could blow them over like that, literally with your words, abracadabra. Okay. Because you abide in love, you're never worried. You're not worried about these people doing spell work. They could do spell work to the day they die. You know, it's not going to affect you one bit either way. Okay. And it's like, instead of hindering you, why don't they get in alignment so that they can either become creative enough themselves to attract the people, places, and things that they want in life, or if they're not there yet and working toward it, they can work with somebody and get close to them without being toxic, like my brother was, and be inspired by someone that can help lead or facilitate them, because they'll support them in getting on the right path and help them make money at the same time. Do you hear me? You can be a facilitator to people trying to get on the right path, and they can make money at the same time. They are as you facilitate and support them emotionally in their path to righteousness, in their path to balancing their dark and light energy to get in alignment, so that they can create, and attract on their own, even if they're not there yet. All right, what is the energy crowning this read? Holy Divine Spirit. Child, when I tell you my brother was an asshole, a whole asshole, you don't even know nothing about tarot at all whatsoever. Can you imagine sibling rivalry like this? Like, you a whole grown-ass woman with a grown-ass child, and you got grown-ass brothers in their 40s, 50s, and 60s, and they on this type of bullshit. Can you literally imagine your own brothers and sisters doing some stupid shit like this? I mean, it's so goofy. It's like, God damn, I am your sister. We could all be rich by now if you support me. If you support me in what I'm working on instead of trying to steal from me. Now you done fucked it up. You don't even know how to make you don't even know what the cards mean, you idiot. Child, child, I got 4 of them, 4 brothers and 1 sister. All right, what's the energy crown in this read? Idiots, all of them idiots. Idiots, every last one of them idiots. Oh God, idiots. It's 6 of us, y'all. I'm sorry. If any of y'all got karmic siblings, you would feel my frustration. Idiots. You're like, idiots. Are y'all idiots? Are you an idiot? Now I understand why my father used to always ask him, are you an idiot? Are you an idiot? Are you an idiot? Are you an idiot? All right. So yeah, someone is moving on a calmer water. Somebody is getting over something. So the 6 of Swords is talking about getting over something mentally, getting past something that someone might have been stuck in their head, a place that they were in mentally, thinking that they could make something out of nothing, because they're not getting the results they want. All they're getting is great sorrow and sadness and regret, and depression. Because they're not, it'd be one thing if they were benefiting something, but they're not benefiting, they're losing. Okay. Trying to cause imbalances for you. It's like, get on board the train, the train. You need to hook your wagon to a horse that got some Kundalini energy. Come on. That's another t-shirt, man. That's another $1 billion right there. You need to hook your wagon to a horse that got some Kundalini energy. I give that away for free. What is the obstacle? What was that? The Queen of Wands reverse. Okay. What is the obstacle? What is the obstacle? What is the obstacle? It's like everybody always they come around, but in their mind they're thinking, as soon as I see gold, I'm gonna snatch it and run. Instead of let's all work together. No, I'm gonna go close to you. I'm gonna get close to you to find out what you're working on, what your ideas and what you're gonna do, and I'm gonna get close enough to find out what it is, enough to do it by myself, and then I'm gonna take off running and go use it all for myself. And it's like that's everybody's idea. Instead of working together. Instead of literally working together, let me, with like a goofy, get close to you and find out what you're doing and what you're working on. And then once I get enough information, I'm going to run with it, and then you run and fall flat on your face like an asshole and can never come back now. Completely cut off for life. So somebody might have moved to calmer waters. Somebody that might have some self-esteem issues, that might have only been in the energy of manifesting, using, their sacral energy for sex maybe, or something of a sexual nature, or by using their body, or, to attract people. If you could imagine someone, not even a tarot card reader, just anyone with any type of social media platform, reviewing, say you're reviewing vacuums, like all things vacuums, but you always are wearing booby shirts and tight pants, belly shirts, and you're wearing lingerie in every single review that you do, and pushing your breast up in the camera, because you're using your sexual energy to try to grow or boost whatever you're doing. It's more sexual energy behind your manifestation than it is quality of whatever it is you're actually doing. Unless you're a dancer or something, then that's different. That's what you're supposed to do. But if you have talent and you have to use more sexual energy than anything, that would be like a Queen of Wands energy. Somebody that does vacuum reviews on a platform or something to review different types of vacuums, but you wear lingerie for every single vacuum review that you do. This is how somebody is used to manifesting their money. And the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. I think their obstacle is they're not making the type of money or moving forward the way they want to, or seeing the results with the 4 of Cups that they want to see. Collaborating with other energies. That's not one person. That is a whole collective of people that are in that Queen of Wands reverse energy, trying to do something, perhaps something similar to what you do, but they have to sell it with sex. And it doesn't mean they're sleeping with people. It just means to get people to pay attention to them. They have to bait people with their body or something sexual. Yeah, I saw that Lululemon, those little dots in the store, wiggling and jiggling and carrying on. It's a time and place for everything. Come on, stop making black women look bad. I ain't even gonna start. Don't even get me started. I saw the Lululemon shit. Child, stop doing that to us. We got a reputation out here. Lord, it's a time and place for everything. God damn. Stop messing up our reputation as queens, damn it. But the point is, this is a lot of energies that feel like possibly their skills or creativity is not enough alone. So they have to lead and use attraction to whatever it is they're doing. And it doesn't have to be tarot card reading. Whatever they're doing, they have to lead with their looks. And their looks are what are carrying the weight of whatever their talent is or whatever they want their talent to be. Okay. The King of Pentacles reverse, because these are very shallow, got it? Because these are very shallow energies that are very superficial, that might not have a whole lot of depth. And they may not have a whole lot of natural organic talent. And they're not getting satisfaction with the way that they're, whatever they do for work, it's not gaining them what they want genuinely. People are just looking at them for a sexual gratification, but they know without that, they have nothing to stand on. So it's like people that really are unsatisfied with their own success, because they know if they're not showing their body and they're not using sex to sell, and I don't mean having sex with people, I mean using their looks. Okay, let me clean that up. If they're not utilizing their looks in whatever they're trying to get people to watch, then their talent does not override. Their talent does not override their looks. You understand? Their talent by itself does not balance out. They have to be in a Queen of Wands energy to get attention. Otherwise, just listening to them talk is not enough for whatever they do or whatever they present. Okay. So this is the reason why they were trying to take something from you. What happened in the recent past? Yes, ma'am, DeVry Greenwood. Absolutely. Depth is better than shallowness. Absolutely. Absolutely. And if you have both, even better. But there's some people, you know, there's some people that are handsome and beautiful that still don't use that as bait for whatever their talent or ability or whatever they're trying to do. They just are raw talent in whatever they do. They don't ever have to utilize on the job, coming to work. They don't ever have to wear anything tight fitting. They don't ever have to feel like they look a certain way. They have such a bright and shiny disposition that people naturally gravitate toward them. They have great ideas. They're very upbeat, and people are all over them, and they're not like using their looks at all whatsoever. They're just naturally like that. You know, they shine, and that's why people get upset and try to compete with them. Well, they don't look like this. They don't look like me. Why do so many people like them? They don't look like me. And that's a very shallow person. What happened in the recent past, Holy Spirit? What happened in the recent past? Okay. Okay. So one of these energies, here they go again. I told you it's multiple of them. It's several of them. We're talking about the same energy, but it's multiple of them. The Queen of Wands, the King of Wands. So one of these people was within some night energy. A lot of moving and shaking, a lot of movement, was overly ambitious, overly active in trying to create a conflict in your life for you. Okay. One of these people were trying to, one of these people were literally trying to create some kind of conflict for you with the Five of Wands that is overly emotional. Okay. I have fire here, I have air and water. But this person was drowning in their emotions because it's like they were trying to run a race with you. And they feel like they have a better body than you, they look better than you, or they are someone that might get a lot of attention for their looks, but they couldn't hold a candle to you even utilizing their looks, because their talent, their depth, it doesn't touch you. Their wisdom, knowledge, nothing that they have, they're completely hollow and empty on the inside. And that's why this person was drowning in their emotions, because they're like, I know I can outdress you. I know I can outlook you, get my hair done and twice a week if I have to, and do this, that, and the other. But how come people do not revere me the same way they revere you? This person was in some kind of competition with you. It could have been several. And whoever you are, I feel like you're extremely humble. I feel like you're very talented, but you're just an extremely humble person. And you truly just have a genuine personality, completely being raw, uncut, and being yourself, and using your looks or your body to try to manipulate a situation, whether or not you look a certain way or not, never occurs to you, because you're very confident and self-assured. Okay. So this person was very conflicted because you, without knowing, were triggering them. Okay. You, without knowing, were actually triggering this person just by being yourself. And they invented, it's like they would hear a voice criticizing them inside of their own mind when they watch you. Whoever this person is that's watching you, there is some kind of psychotic voice in their mind telling them you're not good enough. You're better than her. You can be better than her. Then how come people are still giving her attention? It's like it's like a Batman villain or something, Two-Face, or one of them that have schizophrenia or something, and it's a voice in their head arguing with them. You're better than her. Then how come people still like her? I'm doing everything she's doing. I'm even using some of the words she uses. I don't know, but you were holding a mirror and exposing all this person's insecurities by being yourself, and not leading, using your looks, your body, sleeping with anybody to try to get ahead. This was making this person feel all of their insecurities come out, because they started feeling overly emotional when they couldn't get the attention that they wanted that you get. Okay. The Five of Wands, and they got attention, but it's what they had to do to get that attention that makes them feel ashamed, and makes them feel sick, and makes them feel low, and causes them to feel depressed, and causes you to trigger them. Okay. You're triggering them because they get a lot of attention, probably more than you, but it's how they get it and what they have to do for it that's causing them to be triggered, because you don't have to do any of that. Okay. All right, Holy Divine Spirit, tell me more about this situation with the Two of Swords. What's the Two of Swords? Dang. Oh, wow. It hit me in my face. Ace of Wands. So this person started doing a whole bunch of black magic to Five of Wands you, to stop you. It's like it's some opportunity that they might have wanted a chance. It's like they wanted someone to give them a chance for an opportunity with something. There's some kind of, they wanted someone to give them a chance. Okay, so whatever you do, this person was competing for someone to give them a chance to have something or to do something that you probably don't even know or even care about. You're just resting in your authentic energy without a care in the world. You're not going after anything, any opportunity that anyone needs to provide. You create your own opportunities. You understand? You're the type of energy that I don't need anyone to make me an offer. I don't need anyone to sign me to a contract or anything or this, that, and the other. I open my own way. I create my own opportunities. I'll come up with a creative idea and just start doing something and build my own thing from the ground up. I don't need no one. I don't need no one to give me an opportunity. I'll create my own. I'll literally build my own business by myself. You understand? But there's somebody out there that was offering opportunities for people that do the same thing that you do. And they wanted this person to give them a chance with the Fool card. And you don't care about no offer or someone to give you a chance. You gave yourself a chance, and that's all you needed. So they started doing black magic because a lot of people were looking at you and watching and observing you, and you don't have to do the same thing sexually that they do. So they started sending a whole bunch of spell work and magic and death spells to you because they felt like if they could get you out the way, that there would be no one to compare them to. So naturally, they would look like some kind of a star, or they would shine brighter if you weren't around to shine at all. They feel like if you're not around, if you're not around for them to compare, they feel like if you're not around for them to compare them to, that everybody will see them differently. You understand? If you're not around and there's no one to compare to them. Okay. So they did a whole bunch of black magic. Someone could be a Libra. Someone could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag. And it's other energy. It's more than that. It's several energies. Okay. But one might be a Libra. One might be Leo, Aries, Sag. And it might be a few more other signs out here. Okay. So these people reversed an ending, doing black magic and sending a death spell towards you. And that's the reason why they feel like if they could make you disappear and go away, that somebody would offer them some opportunity that you don't give a fuck about. Literally, opportunity that you don't give a fuck about, that you don't want. You don't even know what it is. You don't know what this is that somebody wanted someone to give them a chance for, and you don't care about it because you make your own way. But they feel like because they can be compared to you because you're around, that's slowing them down and slowing down their offers. And these are people with low self-esteem that are depressed. They snoop in people's business, busybodies. They abuse information. They gossip, and they might do a lot of computer hacking and researching. And they were doing black magic. So they did some spell work. And this is the people that I'm talking about right now are thinking of leaving Sodom and Gomorrah and going over to Nineveh to see if they can try to acknowledge the right path of love. You know, be inspired by a positive person. And if you want to watch a positive person and watch what they do and allow them to facilitate you, if you have trouble balancing your dark and light energy, knowing the difference between wrong and right. Some people really, really don't know that something they're doing is wrong. Like I think people that try to take up for their children when their children is wrong, I think that's very karmic, and you're not balancing your dark and light energy. And the karma comes back in your child getting set in a bad way and not being corrected. And when they become an adult, that very same thing you never corrected them about is going to be their downfall. You know what I mean? But so, I remember I talked to a friend of mine many years ago, and I was telling her about how I was correcting and disciplining my daughter for lying about a situation. And they were like, girl, it's because when I got halfway through the story, I was telling her, I said, yeah. So when the boy at her school's mother, blah, 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 when the boy at her school's mother did X, Y, and Z, I called my daughter to hear what she had to say. I wanted to hear her side of the story, you know, and I called my baby in the house. She said, yeah, girl, so you can hurry up and find out what's going on, and you can set everything the way you need to, you know, to protect her and blah, 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 blah. But what she was saying to me was, take your daughter's side. and protect her from blah, 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 and know what to say to the woman to shoot her down about whatever my child and her child were arguing about. But in that particular situation, my daughter lied to me and my daughter was in the wrong. And I was like, no, 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 no. I'm not going to. That's not why I wanted to hear my daughter's whole side. I wanted to hear her whole side so I could hear both sides and I could find the truth so that I could, if my child is wrong, correct them so that years from now, she don't get out there like the woman that got kidnapped by Ronald McDonald and make up a lie about for attention about getting kidnapped by a boy, or lie and say somebody raped her when they didn't, or something crazy like that, you know, and end up in jail or destroying someone's life. You know, these are the things right here. But the woman honestly looked at me crazy because she did not know that that was wrong. She honestly could not balance her dark and light energy in that aspect of her thinking because that's the way she was raised. You always take your child's side, whether they're wrong or right. So that's why sometimes there are people that need a facilitator that need to be connected to someone of the light that can help give them another perspective because they honestly think that what they're doing or how they're thinking is not unbalanced or it's not broken thinking. Okay. When you take your child's side when they're wrong all the time, those create adults that might carry it on and do something, and it might get balanced out in a court of law in the future. All right. So these people with this judgment energy coming out again, this judgment, they've made a decision after this last backfire to accept that you would never be defeated by any of their magic. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords can represent the final one, the end of something. Now, of course, they could go back again, but it's not going to get them anywhere. They're wasting their energy and time and life away. The Ten of Swords and the Eight of Cups. So they're wanting to walk away from whoever that main male is. They're wanting to walk away now from whoever that main male is because this is it. It's the final sword. It's the end. They've tried everything they could possibly try and revert. They even stopped and reversed an ending, and it only landed them in pain and sorrow. So they're like, we're not going to win this. They have support from the spiritual realm that apparently we don't see. They have support, or whoever you are, you have support from the spiritual realm that these people cannot see, but they know you have it. They absolutely know that you're never alone and you have spiritual backup. Real spirit, not I'm just saying cliche. You have real spiritual backup because they've done everything to you with the law, with the police, trying to have you followed, kidnapped, and they know that. Okay. So somebody is not going to move forward with a group of people that used to celebrate together. This might be a Capricorn. Okay. So someone might have Capricorn in their chart. And they're providing clarity. So it's almost like an energy where they're going to provide clarity to a Capricorn energy that keeps on reversing and ending, walking away. I'm done with y'all because y'all can't get what I want done for the money I'm paying you. And then they come back again. Did you get anything done? Did you make any progress? Because if you did, I'll come back and pay y'all. No, you didn't. All right, never mind, never mind. It's like this Capricorn keeps giving them work over and over again, but they're not having any success at all whatsoever. And it's like the Capricorn walks away from them, and then and then when they think that they're having a breakthrough, comes back. Oh, y'all having a breakthrough? Because I'll bring y'all back on. And then no, it's not. We're not having any success. Matter of fact, we're getting sick and we're having issues now, and karma's setting in real bad. You understand? So this Capricorn energy, it's like now the Capricorn fired them in the past, but keeps reversing and ending, or fake firing them to try to put the press on them to work harder to achieve this goal in destroying whoever you are, because they want to be able to utilize your energy, this Capricorn. But instead, it's like an energy where they want to provide clarity to this Capricorn that they're done. They're done working for this Capricorn energy. Okay. It's like now they want to provide clarity. All right. What else, Holy Spirit? What's the Page of Swords reverse? All right. Somebody somebody might be speaking in a very harsh, disrespectful way because of their complete wish fulfillment was it's about you. This Capricorn baby got it out for you, or this is some kind of demonic spirit. This devil energy is some kind of demonic spirit that whoever's body they're working through that has it out for you. Or this is just a demon that's body jumping that completely has it out for you, that's working through one person that keeps making these people offers. But they have it out for you so bad because you're talented and you're abundant. But it's too much of a burden. And these people are worried that they might not be able to recover, not just financially, but they're worried their health might not recover. And is it worth the risk? If in the end you don't get what you were promised and you can't be taken down no matter what they do to you, okay? There's an Emperor in the reverse here. This might not be an Aries. This might be another sign, but there's an older person here that is very toxic and very karmic that might be getting out of a contract or might be getting divorced or separating from somebody. What is the Hierophant reversed? Yeah. They were heavily financially reliant and dependent, their foundation, on the money they were getting paid from this Capricorn energy. And that might be who's talking a lot of shit right now because they were so codependent financially on the money, doing the type of work, the spell work, working for this Capricorn. And now they're going to have to find another way to manifest abundance. Now, for this energy, the things that they do are underhanded and require a lot of calculation and sneak. What if you just found you an abundant man or woman that you did the work, even if you didn't want to be in a relationship with that person, that you could go and do business with if you can manage not to be karmic and toxic and try to steal from them. But what if instead of trying to find a way to do black magic on someone that's very talented and creative, that literally is birthing ideas left and right that they know because God told them it was going to make them rich as soon as he clears these people from them. What if instead you connect with that person just and be straight up transparent? Hey, I want to do business with you. Hey, I want to go into business with you genuinely, and we'll do it in an honest, straight up way. You know, if you have a good idea, I'll help you get it off the ground. We'll discuss money and distribution, and then we don't have to hide and do stuff in the dark, and everybody can benefit. You know, what about just being straight up and being honest and transparent? You have very abundant energy, and I feel like with your type of energy, you're going to be very rich. I'm going to be honest. That's why I'm here. I'm not interested in a relationship with you, but I feel like you have more abundant energy and creativity than I do. And I just wanted to know if there's a way I can work with you, and is there anything I can do to help you, whereby I do want to benefit. I'm not going to lie. I'm here to make money. And I feel like you're very abundant, and that's why I wanted to come to you and see if I could work with you, for you. Maybe we could work together. Maybe there's an area that you're weak in, I can help you. It might be an area in business that you're weak in that I can help you, and maybe I can make money in that way, because obviously I have bills and I have to make money too. Why can't people, instead of going through all this, when you see somebody that you know is about to explode and become very wealthy, why not be honest with them and transparent? That's how you can literally gain trust. Be transparent. You know what? I like money and I want to make a lot of it. I like money. I want to make a lot of it, but I don't have the type of energy. And I know if I add magic to a project that I'm working on, that it will blow up and I'm going to make a lot of money. Will you work with me on this? I'm not trying to catfish you. I'm not trying to date you. You just have abundant energy. Can we go into business together? You might get a yes. If you're transparent, honest, and direct, you know, you might actually get a yes. If you are a person of integrity and you can do business legally, that's not going to end us up in jail or in trouble with the law, you might get a yes, and both of you might become rich together, not having to have sex, not having to date, not having to catfish or pretend I want to be with you to steal your energy. Just, hey, you're abundant and I want to do business with you. So whoever this person with is this Emperor in the reverse, woman or man, they are financially codependent, doing magic to steal from abundant people for this Capricorn energy. And they have to release the burden now. They have to get their money the right way. because what they're doing is not fruitful. And everybody knows what they're doing. So somebody might be getting ready to illuminate something so that these people can get in alignment and things can start to turn around for them in their life, in their favor, or they can at least get on the right track. You ever heard you can catch more bees with honey? You can catch a lot more bees with honey. You know, y'all sitting up there trying to kill a damn bees and swatting at them, and your ass is getting stung. You getting stung in the ass. You getting stung in the ass, stung in the lip, stung on the forehead. Them bees is fucking your asses up. Instead of just put some honey out or put something nice out that the bees like. And hey, I like what you putting out there. How you doing? How you doing? You know, how you doing with the bee, with all that honey? You got a lot of honey there. You're nice, you're kind, you're polite, you're respectful, you have integrity. I kind of like all that honey. That's the type of honey I like. The honey of respect, transparency, integrity, honesty. You know what? Are you working with somebody? I'd like to work with you, maybe. You understand? Instead of trying to find a sneaky, devious way to steal it from somebody, like a weirdo. You know what? I'm trying to get a business off the ground, but I need your abundant energy. Can you work with me? No, I don't want to marry you. I'm not interested in you. I like to sleep with a lot of women. I like to sleep with a lot of women, and I like my freedom, and I'm not interested in you. But your abundant energy might help me in my business. Maybe you can work with me. Okay, maybe you can work with me, or what would I have to pay you to work for me? Because your presence and your energy and your intelligence and your creativity, I feel like would be an asset to this business I'm getting off the ground. Why don't you work with me? You know, what is wrong with that? What is wrong with that? Somebody might be about to get divorced. Something about an auto loan. Just be honest and transparent, and you will make a lot. You will be way more abundant practicing integrity than you will trying to sneak, trying to trick, trying to con somebody. All right, Holy Spirit, what is the messages? Fraud was committed. See, that's what I'm talking about. Fraud was committed. All right, what are the messages, Holy Spirit? Tornado. Because a fraud was committed. Somebody might be African, or somebody might have gotten, there might be also maybe a tsunami. There might be a pending flood or tsunami about to happen. I just saw in Houston, Texas on the news where I didn't know they had a flood. And some 10-year-old girl got washed away in Houston, Texas in a flood. It was so sad. It was crazy. But I have tornado and I have tsunami. So there might be a pending natural disaster that's about to happen if it hasn't happened already. And this might be karma because somebody committed fraud and got some kind of illegal guardianship established on the African continent. Now, this card doesn't have to mean like in America, illegal guardianship. This can even mean that somebody might have an elder, or there might be an older person that might be wealthy, and somebody could have been caring for them. They could have done black magic over somebody to make them crazy. So they could be like, they went crazy, so I had to take over their finances and I had to take over their life and run their business because this person, they got dementia all of a sudden out the blue. But they could have put something in someone's food to do black magic over someone's grandparent or something. So illegal guardianship established on an African continent or somewhere. And there's about to be a tornado or natural disaster or a tsunami. This might be karma. Yep. Okay. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. So somebody might have done black magic over an elder and told somebody that might be maybe in another country living and earning money that the person got dementia or the person lost their mind, and they had to put them away in a home or something. This person might have done black magic over this older person so that they could get away with stealing something from them or stealing from you. If you have somebody, if you have family on the African continent somewhere, and you're sending money back home, and someone's caring for an elder, if someone's caring for one of your family members or an elder, and you're sending money back, they might have done some black magic on that older person, and they might be taking that money and using it. All right, let's go. Oh, that fraud was committed. Yeah, some kind of fraud was committed here. Someone is trying to con and manipulate you. Okay, and they're touching me right now. They want me to pull these cards. It's not your baby. It's not your baby. I don't know. This might be a man doing this. Somebody might have catfish dating scam for your resources or stability, possibly. Okay. Oh, this is happening right now. What, the tornado? Is there a tornado happening right now? Incoming message. Yeah, someone might be getting divorced. Again, somebody might be about to get an incoming message about something. Did y'all want to say something about this tornado real quick? Clarify tornado. Clarify tornado. I have Jamaica. Somebody might be in the military. Command sergeant major. This doesn't even belong in here. I don't know. Somebody might be in the military. Somebody might be from Jamaica. It's definitely overseas. Clarify tornado. Somebody might be Senegalese. Somebody might be from West Africa, Senegal. Somebody might be from Jamaica. Somebody might be connected to Colorado. Clarify tornado. Arkansas, Little Rock, Arkansas. Somebody might have a connection in Little Rock, Arkansas. 1, 2. North Africa. All right, let's go. Clarify tornado, please. Tornado. Somebody might be of Scottish descent. Somebody might be from Arizona or have a connection in Arizona, Norway. Sorry, something fell on the ground here. All right, I have the Cayman Islands, and I have Alabama. Okay. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Tornado. I'm asking about tornado. Virginia, an island. So somebody might be from Cayman, connected to the Cayman Islands, or Jamaica is what I saw. Somebody might. Venezuela. Someone might be Venezuelan. All right. I have Iraq. Somebody might be from Iraq. And I have North Carolina. Okay. Somebody might be in the Carolinas. Okay, so let me see what we're talking about here first. Tell me about Alabama. Tell me about Alabama. Tell me about Alabama. A Page of Pentacles. Okay, somebody might be from Alabama or in Alabama that might be losing their stability or their foundation. What about Alabama? They might be losing their home. There's somebody that might be losing their home in Alabama. Or someone's in their thoughts. Someone's in their thoughts about, somebody was in their thoughts about losing their home in Alabama. Maybe someone that's breaking up with someone or getting divorced. Someone that might have been their partner, the lovers, and now they might be single. What is this? Gemini energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Yeah, okay, the Hierophant. So somebody that might have been married to somebody might be, this is clarifying the Hierophant. There might be somebody from Alabama that is worried because they were married to someone and now they might be single and they're getting divorced and they're worried about losing their home. A Page of Pentacles. This could be a younger earth sign. They might have a connection in Arkansas too. Okay. They might have been connected to a night energy, the Chariot. Someone might be a Cancer. It was a missed opportunity to move something forward. Okay. So somebody was married to or wanted a contract with a younger earth sign. It might have been because they needed to move something forward that they were working on, but they're under judgment right now. Okay, so somebody from Alabama is under judgment. It might be an earth sign that was one of the sexual partners to somebody that they wanted a marriage or a contract with, a Hierophant energy, but because they didn't now and they're single and they can't move something forward and it's a missed opportunity, this person is thinking about how they might be about to lose their home. And this person is under judgment. It could be spiritual judgment or legal judgment. Okay. And what about the Cayman Islands? What did you want me to say about the Cayman Islands? Yeah, somebody is no longer working with somebody. So someone is no longer working with somebody. That might be what someone was competing for. Somebody might have been competing for a chance to work with somebody, but the cycle's over because you're balanced with this Temperance energy. So this is about what they were trying to do to y'all. Okay, it was a competition to work with somebody, and whoever they wanted to work for or with, they might live in the Cayman Islands. So there's someone possibly that's very wealthy. It's possibly someone very wealthy that might have a home in the Cayman Islands that everybody was wanting a chance to, or they operate out of the Cayman Islands, and they wanted a chance to work with this person. But they had to cause an imbalance to you to get this opportunity. And because nobody was able to 222 balance in my live right now, because the Temperance balance is so funny. It's 222 in my live right now, and I have the Temperance card for balance. Because nobody was able to create an imbalance for you, whereby somebody could access your energy or drain your energy or whatever they wanted to do. They missed this opportunity to work with whoever this person or this group or conglomerate in the Cayman Islands is. Okay, who's in the Cayman Islands? Because you're still balanced. They wanted them to cause an imbalance. Somebody right now that's overly emotional. So there's somebody in the Cayman Islands right now that's overly emotional, that's overwhelmed with emotion. Who is this person? Someone that wanted to drain you. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Come on, I'll set. Come on, you dragging my stuff around. So somebody, yes, sweetheart. Well, you see what I'm doing. Why are you stretching on me? There might have been some kind of hermit energy that was supposed to drain your energy, High Priestess. Got it. You want to come here. You want to tell me something? Are you okay? So there might be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, man or woman, that was supposed to drain your energy. You are this hermit, High Priestess energy. And they wanted to drain your energy so that they could get this opportunity with someone in the Cayman Islands. But it's a missed opportunity, and that's why they're overly emotional. Somebody's not getting your energy. That's what it is. They're the mother figure, or it could be a man or a woman, but there's somebody in the Cayman Islands that really, really wanted your energy bad. Okay. But they have cut these people off. So it's a lot of different people that were competing for whoever this person is that was going to give them an opportunity at the Cayman Islands. They had to drain your energy, High Priestess Hermit. They had to be able to drain your energy and give your energy to whoever this person in the Cayman Islands is. But they're cutting all of these people off because you're still balanced, and it was too hard to get or do for whoever's in the Cayman Islands. Okay. What is Iraq? The Nine of Pentacles. What is Iraq? The Death card. Somebody might be a Scorpio, or something might be coming to an end. Clarify Iraq. Someone's complete wish fulfillment was to sacrifice you, to benefit from sacrificing you, but they're sad now. Yeah, these people were working with people from different countries to do black magic. A King of Pentacles. Okay, so this is somebody maybe in politics or something in Iraq that a King of Pentacles might have been trying to contract or barter your energy with, to drain your energy. These are people I feel again that energy of presidents and wealthy politicians and wealth class type energy, people wanting your energy. Because they were unable to drain your energy and you're still balanced, they're not going to be able to do it. So they're ending something with the Death card. Okay. So I feel like that's somebody wealthy from Iraq. What is North Carolina? Tell me about North Carolina. Yep. They're walking away from somebody. Somebody might be from North Carolina. And they provided clarity to somebody connected to North Carolina that they're walking away from them. It's over. A King of Swords is going to try to avoid a tower. So there might be somebody that's trying to avoid a tower that's in North Carolina, and they're walking away from an Empress reverse that might have made them an offer to do magic, an offer of work to work with them doing magic on you to try to drain your energy so they could get this money. Whoever this person in North Carolina is, this King of Swords woman or man, they're walking away because they feel like it's not going to happen. What is Arizona? What is Arizona? The King of Wands. Okay. Arizona. Somebody might have got fired from their job, or they might have quit or resigned, or they're not going to work with someone anymore. Some very shallow, superficial, selfish, greedy type, energy that will do anything for money, dishonest, a very dishonest person. Maybe someone's a financial curse or disaster. They're sad because a King of Wands energy, there's somebody in Arizona that doesn't want to work with this person because the same reason, they could not get your energy. So a lot of people were trying to get your energy, child. Maybe they were going to marry somebody, offer someone a marriage, or to become part of a community. But they're rejecting this person now because they could not get your energy. Arizona. With Scotland, I picked up on someone from Scotland in the Carolinas before, like someone of I picked up on in a past reading, someone of Scottish descent that might be from the Carolinas. Okay. Yeah. The Death card, the Four of Pentacles. They're ending trying to hold on to you or hold you back. Someone might be Scottish or from Scotland, and whatever they were trying to do to hold somebody back, whatever they were working on, it's the same thing in the Death card. They're stopping. They're not going to be able to get your energy once again. Good Lord. This is crazy. They're not going to get your energy, and they're accepting this. They don't have a choice. They're not happy, but they have to accept that they cannot have your energy. Lord Jesus. Yeah, they wanted to drain you. There are people all over Arizona, Iraq, North Carolina, Cayman Islands, Alabama. How many different people did they have working on you to drain you? The Eight of Pentacles. So didn't I tell you they have people everywhere working on you at the same time, doing spell work, trying to drain your energy? These people literally have people and had people set up in different states and countries, all doing spell work at the same time or in different shifts around the clock, trying to drain your energy from you, but without a sexual connection, without a direct plug, without a direct connection to you, meaning someone that's actually having sex with you that can spiritually attach a spiritual ethereal cord to your root or sacral chakra, they're not getting nothing. They needed someone to have sex with you. They needed someone to have sex with you to really siphon your energy to get what they need from you. Okay. So if you've been withholding from sex, sexually fasting, or being practicing abstinence, then even with the spell work that they're doing to try to call your energy, they can't get it. They can't get it. Tell me about Scotland. Oh yeah, the same thing. The death card, the Four of Pentacles. Somebody is Scottish. They're having an ego death for being so childish and thinking that they would be able to do this. Yeah, because you didn't take action with this person. The Ace of Wands reverse. You didn't have sex with this person. Or maybe this person thought that they were going to be able to have sex with you if they collaborated to trap you or set you up or deprive you, block your finances. You would be open to being a prostitute or something like that, or you'd be open to dating and having sex with people that might be able to help you or something like that. They might have been hoping that you'd be open to them or something like that. The Chariot, someone might be a Cancer. The Hangman, someone could be taking a different perspective, or they thought that they'd be able to sacrifice you, but they couldn't backstab and betray you. Yeah, somebody couldn't backstab and betray you. So they took very quick action. King of Wands energy took very quick action because the Ten of Pentacles reverse. So someone from Scotland could have been working with a Cancer or a Pisces, or someone that has Cancer and Pisces in their chart. But either way, they were trying to drain your energy. Someone took quick action, but you didn't have sex with this person, or you don't have sex at all. And they couldn't get the money because they couldn't get your energy. It's weird. This is so freaking weirdos. What's Venezuela? The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So the Nine of Pentacles, somebody might be losing an aspect of their foundation. They could be losing money. They could be out of energy. People that have worked together that might have gotten some of your energy in the past. These could be wealthy Venezuelans, or you could be Venezuelan, whatever. I feel like some people that were all working together in the past as a part of a group at one point might have had, I'm seeing here is like these people working together to harvest your energy, whether they were doing it spiritually, and they were all drinking from these cups. All three of them. It's like there were several people all utilizing your energy that were working together to set you up, to siphon your energy from you. But they can't do it anymore because they can't get away with something. Because somebody can't get away. Somebody can't get away with something by causing an imbalance to you. Temperance in the reverse. They can't cause an imbalance in your life that would put you into a vulnerable position whereby they could proposition you into either having sex or open you to dating someone because you need help or something like that. They can't get you into that energy by causing you an imbalance. Someone is from Venezuela. What's Virginia? Tell me about Virginia. Somebody in Virginia's spell work backfired. Somebody in Virginia's spell work backfired. They didn't get away with it either. The Seven of Swords reverse. Yeah, somebody in Virginia couldn't get away with it either. The Knight of Swords reverse. They took some quick action to do spell work, and it still didn't work. And they were in their ego. They thought they could get it. They really did. They thought that they could get it, but they couldn't. And they did some black magic, and it backfired, and they could not get your energy, whoever this person in Virginia is. Okay. What is Norway? Queen of Wands reverse, King of Wands. Okay. Who is this fire sign possibly in Norway? They're releasing the burden. Okay. Somebody in Norway or from Norway is releasing a burden that thought that they could get you into some kind of Queen or King of Wands energy, get you open sexually, get you into some promiscuous energy, or just somebody wanted you to be sexually promiscuous so that they could utilize your energy, but they can't create an illusion for you. So therefore, they can't move forward with whatever their plans was. And this person is so overly emotional, Ace of Cups. All these people are drowning in their emotions over what's the water between your legs. I think Bobby Hammett was telling a story one time about what is water that's not in the sky, it's not under the ground, and it's not in a cup or not in a vase or something like that. And it was a riddle that I think he was saying the Queen of Sheba gave to somebody that that wanted her because she was clever and she would make people answer riddles. And she was like, it is the answer to the riddle was the water between her legs. She was talking about when a woman's mind is stimulated properly, because sex starts in the brain. If you can get her that, we grown, this is I have no cut cards tarot. If you can get her that wet to where she's like gushing, that's a lot of water, almost like but it was a riddle she was telling. What is water that's not in the sky, that's not under the ground, that's not this? And she was talking about the water between her legs, and it was a riddle. It's like, can you imagine how many different people are obsessed and so overly emotional about you not being open to having sex? That's got to do a lot for your self-esteem. For people that might have tried to convince you wasn't nothing, there are a lot of broken hearts and people that are drowning in their emotions. There are a whole bunch of people that are literally drowning in their emotions behind the fact that you are not sexually open. That's a lot, because your energy, your waters are so good. Hey, it is what it is, because your waters are so good. Your rushing waters are so good, like the Queen of Sheba, that these people are overly stimulated, and they're the Ace of Cups, they said, they're drowning in their emotions at the fact that you're not sexually active. They're drowning in their emotions because you're not sexually active and they can't get your energy. That's crazy. Child, if you're a woman and another man in this lifetime ever do want you, child, he gonna have to come with it. Child, if you went through all this foolishness, if there's ever another man in this lifetime that wants you, he gonna have to come with it. Because what these people was willing to do, what these people was literally willing to do just to get a drink of your waters, just to be able to swim in your waters, spiritually, I'm even talking about spiritually, just to be able to draw from your holy waters, because it's sacred. It's sacred because you are a healed woman that's completed her shadow work. You got to believe that, baby, you are worth all that, a bag of chips. And you don't have to look a certain way either. You don't even have to look a certain way. You are all that. Holy Spirit, give me a final message. Diane Garrison, stop quoting Boyz II Men. I do like that song, though. Child, I know that song. I know that's a song. Let's go away to the water. That's a Boyz II Men song, child. What you think? I'm not old too? Shoot, I know them songs. Child, you out there quoting Boyz II Men. Don't wait till the waters run dry. Child, baby, these waters will never run dry. Let me stop. These waters ain't never gonna run dry. They might have to line the damn casket. Bitch. Bitch, they might have to line the damn casket. They might have to line the casket with that hospital shit they put when you go get checkup. Oh, God. All right, Holy Divine Spirit, what is the final message? What is the final message? What is the final message? Holy Divine Spirit, what is the final message? What is the final message from my collective? The Ace of Wands. Someone's taking action to do something. All right, someone's active right now. What is that? What is the final message, Holy Spirit? The final message is somebody's not going to get a new start trying to do something to you. All it's manifesting, trying to hold on to you and hold you back, is bad karma for all involved. And there is not another direction to turn in. This is completely over. Y'all, I am Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. And I will see you this evening on Love of the Highest Vibration. Y'all have a terrific afternoon, and y'all be safe out there.